recording in English?
Uh, yes, I am English and Russian.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Here we go. Quiz. Have fun. Everybody all done? No? Yeah, sure. Okay. Here we go. Mhm. All right, here we are. ACI course 4, class 7, homework and Tibetan review. Let's begin. Are there any questions before we begin? Nope. All right, fine with me. Okay, so this is like the meat and potatoes of the course. So the course is called Proof of Future Lives. It also proves past lives. And once you prove future lives, you prove past lives. I guess proving future lives was probably a sexier title, so Geshe went with it. But this class, everything's been a build up to this. Excuse me, as far as that proof goes. All right. Hong Son, you are here. Would you like to read,
Yes.
please?
Explain the meaning of materials cause Tibetan track student give Tibetan for material cause.
Good. Um, what is the material cause? And I don't know, if you don't know this, you kind of don't understand seeds. It's okay.
I thought that the material cause was um like one moment of a coffee cup is the material cause of the next moment of the coffee cup. Like just the fact that it's existing is what's causing it in the next moment.
Um, in certain instances, it can be the case that one instance of a thing is considered the material cause for the next instance. Um, that's not the meaning of material cause in general. That's kind of an example or a sub definition. Material cause simply means the main stuff that is a thing that if you have that and that stuff continues, when it flops over, when it continues into the next moment, it will become or continue to be the thing. And if you didn't have that, you wouldn't have the thing that you want or that you're referring to. Like the material cause of a tree is a seed. So even if you have water and air and compost and sunshine, you still wouldn't have a tree unless you had a seed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And does anybody know the Tibetan? Yeah. Yeah, Nirlangigu. Um, yeah, Nirlan is like, I guess it's Newarlempa, the thing that takes on the cause, which takes greatly takes on, literally. Yeah, it just means it's that thing. The main the main material of that the thing that you're referring to. Look, Geshe used the example I used because I used the example Geshe used. Um, read this, Hongsun.
Um, uh, Material cost is the main material or stuff that turns into the result, the thing that flops over into the result. An example would be a seed for a tree or clay for a pot, as opposed to other types of causes or factors such as fertilizer, water, or sunlight, which are not the main thing that turn into the result.
Yeah, exactly. Good. And I'm said Nirlengi gu already. And gu means cause. Gi means of, or kind of makes things into a adjective in a way. Near len, ne war lempa, I guess. Newar means very, okay, or and len means to take or take on or something of that nature. So the thing that is very much the thing with the cause. Okay, it's very literal. All right. Mm, Thank you, Hong Song. Who would like to read? Let's see. Hola, hola.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Students, please read.
The mind of the moment of birth must have a cause. Why? Tibetan track student give Tibetan for mind at the moment of birth.
Good. The mind at the moment of birth must have a cause. How come?
Mhm. Because mind is change, and all changing things have a cause.
True. Yeah, I like it. Um, what's mind at the moment of birth in Tibetan? No. The being at the moment of birth is a Katsi. Mind at the moment of birth? Mm. K-wait, Senpai. I don't know. Let's look. Um, Dari said, Jessica, your mic is really low. We can't hear you.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to move on to this. Um, Olia, read this.
The mind changes and varies. All things which vary must have a cause, since they vary with the changing of the energy imparted to them by the
Imparted.
cause.
Imparted.
What? Imparted? Imparted.
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 Correct.
Imparted. Bless you.
Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. K's birth. Matak. Matak means just right before. Okay. This means right before. Um, Gi Rikpa. Rikpa means like awareness. Gis of so the awareness, somebody's awareness just as they're being born, something like that, was what it literally means. Okay. Um, How read this question and answer it. What are you
Uh,
doing?
huh?
What are
I'm
you doing?
studying
Studying? What are you studying?
ACI, ACI 4.
Oh, good. You know what course you're studying. That's good. Read this.
Yeah. Why can't this cause be an unchanging thing?
Yeah, how come?
Uh, because the mind always changing, so I think it cannot be the unchanging.
Yeah, the mind can't be unchanging, but just think in general. Why,
Mm,
if it's unchanging, why can't it have a cause?
because the thing cannot cannot cause cannot cause a changing thing,
Yes.
so they have to like remove it.
Yes, basically. An
Yeah.
unchanging thing can't cause something because it would have to change to cause something. So no causes are unchanging.
Yeah.
All right. Read this.
Yes. The mind is a changing thing, a thing in the constant state of the flux. It could not, therefore, have been created by the unchanging thing. And an unchanging thing cannot move to impact another thing to cause it to change.
Correct. Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How many more? Uh-oh, three more. Oh, we have time. Okay, next. Mm, good job, Hal. Mike Hoffman wants to do one. I could see in his eyes.
What are you thinking? Why can't the cause of your mind at birth be living physical matter?
Yeah, living physical matter in Tibetan too. Why can't it, Mike?
Because physical matter isn't the material cause for mind, only um that's the best I got.
That's close. Yeah, they got pretty deep in this course. This course was pretty difficult the first time I took it. Um, yes. Whoever's writing on the screen, please stop. Um, yeah, because so why can't the cause of your mind at birth be living physical matter? Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Because the cause, yeah, like Mike said, the cause for mind could never be living physical matter because the cause from anything has to be like the thing. And the cause and mind and physical matter are pretty much exact opposite, right? Mind is invisible, ineffable, can't be destroyed, is infinite, etc. Physical matter is totally effable and visible and can be made and destroyed, yada yada yada. Um, and at the time of birth, specifically,
That would mean that like the mind has to switch on at some point, which goes against like everything that we're
yeah,
studying.
but if it was, then a miscarriage would be impossible, for instance. Because if physical matter was the cause of mind, then all physical matter would have mind in it or something. So any fetus would be alive, but there's miscarriages, so right? Something like that. All right, let's see. Ooh, it's long. Oh, very long. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Hal. Wait, who read this? It was you, right, Hal? No, it was Mike. Oh yeah, go ahead, Mike.
All living physical matter is involved with one or more of the sense powers. If living physical matter were the cause of your mind at birth, then it would either be one or a combination of these sense powers which was causing this mind. The mind cannot have come from any one of the senses alone, since if this were the case, then a person who lacked this sense, such as a blind or deaf man, could never have a mind. The mind cannot either have come from either the mind either hold on. The mind cannot either have come either from all the senses together or from some combination of them, because in this case, a person who lacked any of the sense powers involved could never then have a mind. Additionally, if mind were materially caused by the senses, it would have to possess the qualities of the senses. One would have to be able to see with the memory, for example, as clearly as one does with the eyes.
Yeah, I forgot this argument. They went the sense power route, which I think, which is difficult for me because it's a very Buddhist style argument. And it's not necessarily wrong or anything like that, but it's not how I think in general, you know? But it's basically, yeah, it's saying all portions of physical matter are involved with the senses. Huh, guess so, right? I mean, all all experience is one of the six senses. You know, if you include mind, there's no experience that you have that's outside of those six, right? Even if it's like a dream, you're like seeing it or you're thinking it, depending how you consider it, right? Um, or hallucination or things like that. So I don't know, cook it. Um, yeah. Wangpo is took. Wangpo means powers, like sense powers, and Tsuk means form. In this case, I guess physical form or living matter. Um, living physical matter. And this is the genitive, right? Um, the sense powers is this form. All right. Maybe I was thinking of my outside physical matter argument when I said this, my last comment. What did this one call? This said living physical matter. Oh, the key word there is living then. I was thinking physical, just physical matter. Okay, so now we're saying outside physical matter, which is the same as saying chemicals, I would think. All right. Who wants to read? Ina Matvichu there?
Yes.
Please read.
Tak, yes, thank you. Why can't this curse be outside physical matter? Tibetan track give Tibetan for outside physical matter.
All right. I think it's my last argument. Okay. How do you say outside in Tibetan? Does anybody know?
Chi xúc,
What's that?
chi xúc,
I said outside. Now to say outside physical matter.
outside chi.
Fine. Yeah, chi tsuk. Um, Yeah, outside physical. Chi means outside, okay? Chilo, outside. Lok means side, right? All right. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is my argument. It- exactly. Okay. Read this, Ina.
If some particular kind of outside,
Particular.
particular
Okay.
particular kind of outside physical matter, such as some chemical element, were the curse of the mind at birth, then a new mind would be produced whenever this particle,
Particular.
particular, particular chemical element was present. If a combination of particular elements caused this mind, then the mind would be disappear whenever any one of the elements was removed from their combination. Additionally, the mind shares none of the general qualities of physical matter. It is crystal clear, ineffable,
Ineffable.
ineffable, ineffable, aware, without physical boundary, cannot be weighed, and cannot be measured as to its size. It is in fact the complete opposite of physical matter.
Opposite.
Opposite.
Yeah. It
Thank
sh
you.
it should be opposite, okay? But it's English and it doesn't make sense, okay? Spelling is useless. Good job. Yeah. So I didn't mention this first part when we're talking about, and it kind of makes sense. If if outside physical matter was the reason people live, then they wouldn't die. Because when you die, you still have your body, right? So the body didn't go away. So if that's the reason you were alive, then, and science doesn't actually know the cause of life. They admit it. They're just like, well, we don't know. You know, they can talk about supporting causes like vitamins and minerals and breathing and, you know, but people have all those things in different proportions at different times, and which means they can't be the cause. They can be like supporting. And then what I said for the last one as well. All right, cool. Good job. And how and Jessica said chi took chi chi means outside, okay? Um payata payata cha giku chi. And this is again makes it like an adjective. Tsuk means outer, I mean, excuse me, vis form. It means form in this case, or matter. All right, good. Oh, I think there's one more question. I want Anastasia Labanitova to do it because I haven't heard her voice all class.
If this cause is mind, why can't it be the mind of someone else? Tibetan students give Tibetan for mind of someone else.
Yeah, what do you think mind of someone else is, Anastasia?
Someone like other, like Shen?
Yeah, other mind? Samshen? I don't know. Let's peek. Yeah, Shengigu. Sengigyu. Yeah, mind. Okay, good. All right, now the question. If this cause is mine, why can't it be the mind of someone else? Anybody?
Because as a result of material cause must be Like similar cause?
Yeah, but a mind is similar to a mind. So how come it can't be someone else's mind? Your mind is a mind. That's like my mind. So your mind could be the cause of my mind.
Can I try? Uh,
Now.
no,
Fine, go ahead. What is it?
suppose the mind that other one like your parents. So the children have the similarity qualities with the mind of their parents. But actually, you can see that many parents, for example, they are uh, very smart, but their children is not like something opposite, like very stupid, something like that. Uh, Actually, they are not exactly the same with their parents. We
Are
can
you calling me
eliminate.
stupid? Is that what you're saying? That's
No,
that's what I heard.
no, I mean the qualities of their parents and children is not exactly the same, and sometimes it's opposite. So
Okay.
we can eliminate this argument.
Okay. Thank you. Um, all right, Anastasia, please read this.
The result of a material cause must resemble that cause. Suppose then that the cause of our mind at birth were the mind or minds of others, those of our parents, for example. In this case, the mind of children must always resemble the minds of their parents. The child of an
Artisan.
artisan, for
Yeah.
example, would always have to exhibit the skill of its parent, but
Exhibit.
exhibit.
Yeah.
Mm. But it is obvious that this is not generally the cause of all, at all.
Case.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, something here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that proves it to me, but what it's saying is true. I don't know if that proves it to me though. Shengigu. Shen is other, someone else. Gi of, and Gi is another way to say mind. It's more like mind stream, the flow of someone's mind. All right, cool. What are you smiling about? How? There's
Finish
nothing.
we finish one more class.
You're too happy. So what do you do? All these happy people. What do you guys? You just help people all day, don't you? I can tell. I can tell. No, I can tell people helping people all day. You're always happy for no. One of my lamas said, "Learn to be happy for no good reason." All right? Because people are upset for no good reason. Why shouldn't you be happy? People always need a reason to be happy. Why are you happy? Why do I need a reason? I don't need a reason to be upset all day. All right? So be like how? Be happy because it's 8:38 or something. In Arizona. All right, cool. Good job, everybody. I'm also happy. It's one more thing I don't have to do. Yay. And we need to talk about something. Um, I have, I don't know, I have like 50 Tibetan students right now or something. And Tibetan is the hardest language to spell, okay? And I don't know why I can spell Tibetan well, but I can. And so, and inevitably, I get text messages um about how do you spell this? I I cut everybody off from texting me like 3 years ago, but now I have a new crop of students, so they don't know I cut everyone off. Um, so I'm interested in spelling things for you. Somebody's got a huge transcription project for Geshe, and it's an amazing project. Many have tried, okay? The problem is um Tibetan. Okay? There's no way to represent it. Okay, when I look at the ACI transcripts, I'm constantly laughing because the Tibetan is so wrong or bad. But you can't blame these people. You know, they do not have the training, and Tibetan's very hard to spell. And if you don't have the ear for a language, it sounds weird to you, and you just write down what you hear. So it's not their fault, okay? And then, but there's only like, besides Geshe himself, of course, who's the busiest, the hardest working man in show business, right? Him and James Brown. Um, he, there's nobody to edit to correct all the Tibetan. There's like 5 people who could do it, all right? And they're all busy too. Okay. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not sure what to do. Um, I'm trying to train as many translators as possible, but spelling is very hard. And even whose spelling is decent in Tibetan, I still have to check stuff because there's so many homonyms. So there's no way to know for sure. Even if I have, somebody asked me something with ch in it the other day. I can't quite tell if guests are saying ch or ch. And ch and ch are 2 different spellings that could fit the answer. I figured it out, but it took like half an hour. Sometimes it takes 45 minutes. Sometimes it takes an hour. I've worked 3 hours on something before someone texts me, you know, uh, and people don't know. They just get the answer back like, thanks. Like, yo, that just took 3 hours. And it's not their fault either. They don't know if it's a simple question or a hard question. Anyway, I got to develop a policy and I have to train you all to spell Tibetan. So that means you can't be lazy with this stuff. There's nobody. You think the tradition is just going to go on forever? It doesn't. You have to inherit it. You have to work really hard. Geshe is the smartest person I know and the hardest working person I know. And he's been consistent for 50 plus years. You have to be like that. You have to be Master Chandrakirti level. I mean, what kind of omniscient Buddha do you think you're going to become? A lazy one? You understand? It takes a lot of hard work. If you wonder, by the way, if you wonder why your life's not going that great, you're probably not working that hard, okay? Or skillfully. Sometimes you have to work skillfully. Very specific things you need to do. And that's a little different. But overall, people are like, I don't know why I'm not making money. You're like, you don't? I do. You don't do anything. I don't know why I don't know Tibetan. How many hours a week last week did you study? 15 minutes. You're like, all right, good luck. The smartest person I know studied 100 hours a week. His teacher used to call him chicken eyes because his eyes were always bloodshot and he was always like half asleep. How do you get a Geshe, run a billion-dollar company, and teach all the ACI courses at the same time? All right? So don't say you don't have time or something. Stop doing all this crap that's not going to get you enlightened. You can do a little crap. I do a little crap, okay? When I've when my eyes hurt and I'm tired and I worked all day, I watch some basketball or, you know, goof off. Watch cartoon for a little bit. All right. You should learn to relax too. So I don't know what we're gonna do with this Tibetan business because it takes like 20 years to train a translator. But I'll figure it out. Until then, I'll either answer your question or send you a nasty message back. Leave me alone. All right. That's it. Keep studying. Be happy like Hal. And we'll be the next 5 months will go by really fast. Okay. It's already mid-February. All right. It's before you know it, it's gonna be August. We're gonna be done. So do your meditations now. Do your homework now. Do the quizzes now. Don't think you're gonna do them later. This is later. You already didn't do them before. This is your chance. Just get in a rhythm. It doesn't take long. You just have to sit here, copy the answer down, study for 10 minutes, do the quiz, 45 minutes a day, you do all the meditations. And then you have a habit for meditation, you have a habit for studying, all this stuff's in your head. See emptiness and call it a day. All right? All right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Welcome.
teacher.
Thank
Welcome.
you,
so
teacher.
much, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Teacher.
Bye-bye.
See you
Спасибо, учитель.
tomorrow.
Bye. Пока-пока.